Hello guys, kickboxing for beginners. I'm gonna give you some ideas, some takes, some approaches, how to get started on your own, by yourself, with striking. So first and foremost, if you can get a punching bag, I definitely recommend it. I'm not sponsored, but if you want to buy this bag, I definitely recommend it. There's going to be a link in the bio, plug in right away. But if you can have a punching bag at home, a punching bag can get you really good at striking. For kickboxing, definitely recommend long banana bag. You can hook it up in a way that's off of the floor. You can hook it up in a way that's on the floor, and then the reason why you would want to hook it up on the floor, it would not move around so much. You can kick it in more of a stationary. When it's up, it will move around, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. So another option is more of a heavy bag designed for boxing, right? Obviously this is perfect for boxing, but it works for kickboxing as well. Only thing that you cannot really do is low kicks, but if you have good imagination, you can even do low kicks using your imagination, and you can go through the dynamics of another thing that I like with this bag. So many people don't like moving bag that moves. I actually like it. Little tip, you can work movement with it, and if you set it up correctly, you can really work on your movement quite a bit. So heavy boxing bag, another option. Some of you might ask me, what if I don't have a punching bag? What do I do then? So it doesn't matter if you have a punching bag or not, you should do this regardless. Shadow boxing, right? So you can do this even in front of a mirror in the bathroom, looking at your reflection and just kind of moving around, imagining you punching your reflection. Fun fact, do not break the mirror. Fun fact or tip of the day, do your best not to hit the mirror and break it. So when you shadow box, working on your stance, I'm going to break down the stance really quickly. If you imagine imaginary box, you want to spread your feet across both of the corners, cross corners, balanced out, a little bend in your knees, hands tight to your rib cage, hands tight to your chin. Whatever target you have, always eyes on the target. And when we move around, if I'm moving forward, I'm pushing off of my back foot. If I'm moving backwards, off of my front foot. If I'm moving towards the right, off of my left. If I'm moving towards my left, off of my right. So shadow boxing, right? Movement. If you're doing stationary, more of a upper body movement, more of just throwing punches, right? If you have space to move, work on your movement, work on your defense. Important detail is, as you teach yourself or you learn kickboxing on your own, you have to have strong imagination and you have to use your imagination. So you have to imagine defensive, be imaginative in defensive ways. Also even be imaginative with throwing punches, right? Let's say you're learning how to throw jab cross. There's many ways to throw this jab cross, right? So you can throw jab cross to the head. You can throw jab to the head, cross to the body. You can, let's say, feint a jab, throw a cross. Just a really quick few ideas. I will be posting those type of technical concepts on my channel, so check it out. Follow, like, subscribe, comment what else you would like to see. But the being imaginative is important. So when we're talking shadow boxing, once again, very important things: movement, defensive, right, throwing punches, and also isolating certain situation. Let's say I'm going to throw jab cross, closing in the distance and springing back, adding movement. Jab cross, right? So jab, cross, closing the distance, springing back to safety, let's say, adding extra movement, maybe a rotation, jab, cross, closing the distance, hook, uppercut. So basically I'm just working off of one idea and then I can expand on it. But once again, let me repeat it one more time. Most important is balancing yourself out, being comfortable moving and throwing, moving your head a bit, throwing simple combinations. What if you don't have a bag? So once again, just like a second ago, shadow box. Once again, shadow boxing is very important, even just smooth, slow, technical movement, balance, body alignment. Just for that alone, just going through dynamics of a punch, it's crucial. I shadow box in that way till today, constantly. Every time I have some extra moment to spare, I do a little shadow boxing. Let's say even you don't have shadow boxing bag, buy gloves. I recommend 16 or 18 ounces. Why would I tell you to buy gloves? It's extra weights. So when you have gloves on, it's extra weights. Those are 10 ounces. The only reason I own 10 ounce gloves is because I have students that prepare for fights, and 10 ounces often those are type of gloves that are used. So when you use gloves, it's extra weights, extra workout. So even without the bag, having gloves is extra workout. Another thing you can use, if you can find like a pole outside somewhere in your house, whatever, you can pad it down and create like a bag for yourself, right? Even without padding it down, if you have gloves, you can hit it. Obviously, disclaimer, do not hurt yourself, do not break your body on a steel pole or anything and tell that I told you to do it. You have your own you have your own mind and do as you please. But even finding a pole and using it for kickboxing or boxing by itself, right? So gloves. Another thing is, maybe if you have like a steel pole, you can buy shin pads. Once again, I do not recommend hurting yourself, but if you buy shin pads and you have a steel pole, this one's padded down, but if you have a steel pole and you want to hit it, probably shin pads would be a good option, right? If you don't have a bag. Same thing, if you don't have a bag, but you want to buy something, you can buy yourself like a punching pad, right? And you can even hook it up to a pole, kick it, right? You can hook it up to a pole with some sort of ropes, with some sort of string. You can hit it, you can work hitting it, right? Sometimes, no matter how dumb this looks, if I'm super bored and I hold this, I will even work knees, right? Really quickly, that's another one that I really like. When I'm bored at home, I like to just go knee to my elbow, for example. And I know this is more of a stretch, more a exercise, but if you want to have strong abs, throwing knees, throwing kicks, right? And you can throw kicks in the air, all of the above, right? So big pad. You can also buy like a kickboxing pads, and it's a similar thing. You can hook it up to a pole. If you have two of them, usually they come in twos, but you can buy single ones too. You can buy, and you can hit kicks, you can hit knees, and you can hit single punches, you can hit middle kicks, right? So there's a lot of options. Even if you don't have a punching bag, there is a lot of options.